Have you been scouring the depths of the interweb in order to find ways about how to improve your life? Well, here's 5 ways to ensure you live a terrible life. Come on. Number 1, a lack of discipline. If you lack discipline, you will never be able to get anything done. Projects or hobbies, once the initial enthusiasm and motivation wanes, will go into the eternal uncompleted waste bin because you didn't have discipline. Motivation, on the other hand, is a fleeting illusion of smoke and mirrors that never lasts, whatever the endeavor, and so therefore you must build discipline, because that's what will keep you on track when you're feeling burnt out, when you've had enough, when everything seems to be crumbling around you. It will keep you on track on achieving your goals. And it applies not only of things what to do, but also what not to do. If you want to be a healthy person, eat well, go to the gym. If you wish to not be an unhealthy person, don't smoke. If you don't wish to be a child, don't pick your nose. That last one certainly doesn't apply to me. But in terms of a bit of guidance, if you're in a standing still position and want to build discipline but don't know how, start with the gym. I cannot advocate going to the gym enough. It's a brilliant place to learn discipline because rain, sleet or snow, you can attend. Over time, you can build up strength, confidence, and it will give you a sense of competence. The gym is a fantastic place to build discipline. And so, show me an undisciplined person, and I'll show you an unhealthy person with bad habits who has had, at best, an unremarkable life, and at worst, an unsuccessful, miserable existence. Number 2, lust. Beyond the bullshit of making money, traveling the world, or having a perfume named after you, having a supportive and fruitful, loving relationship with somebody that you can trust and depend on is the bedrock of a successful existence. Therefore, whilst this might seem a bit more male-centric, if you are controlled by your lust, you will only ever experience short-term pleasure and never find or appreciate true loyalty, and wonder why trust, peace and love escape your grasp. For a bit of guidance, whilst this is probably a bit more male-centric, close the laptop, do up your zipper, or on the other end, be single for a bit, maybe a few months, and remove the idea of the pursuance of anything sexual. Show me somebody controlled by lust, and you'll see somebody with a string of failed relationships, a queue of scornful exes, and someone who is derisive and is lacking in one of life's greatest gifts. Number 3, a vapid mind. In 399 BC, having been accused of corrupting the youth, Socrates uttered the defense, "The unexamined life is not worth living." Despite his end, and nearly 2,500 years later, that phrase couldn't be truer. If you go the course of your life devoid of any self-reflection, never interrogating your thoughts and beliefs, and never questioning your life's purpose, according to Socrates, it is not a life worth living. Whilst I might not go as far, I do feel very strongly that a crucial pillar to a life well lived is one marked by significant introspection. It will help you spiritually, mentally, but more crucially, it will help you better understand your emotions and how to control them. Again, in terms of a bit of guidance, start writing. I've mentioned journaling on this channel before, and I didn't start until 6 years after the initial suggestion from a family friend. It has been tremendously powerful in my life, and my only wish is that I started sooner. Show me someone who has never looked within, and you'll see a shallow, uninteresting person absorbed with the unimportant, while seemingly existing blissfully without any true meaning to their life. You can wait and not be tired by waiting. In this life, we must balance the antonyms of patience and urgency. Everyone knows that life is finite and we should maximize the most of our ever-lessening resource, time. However, conversely, we would also probably accept that we all have a tendency, as humans, emotional beings, to rush towards something, whether that's a goal or an outcome. But this predisposition can lead to hasty or suboptimal results. But if you never have urgency, you will never achieve, you'll never feel the burning desire to accomplish. And if you are filled with impatience, you will rush decisions, careers, and relationships, increasing the margin of error. Striking the balance is exceptionally difficult, and I am certainly guilty of impatience, especially behind the wheel. However, as for a bit of guidance, become more mindful, whether that's meditating or writing, or even simply allotting a bit of time to thinking. Show me someone with no urgency, and you'll see a life half lived. Show me somebody with no patience, and you'll see someone distinguished by anxiety, stress, and a master in hindsight. Number 5, dereliction. Whilst often associated with worn-out buildings, I use the term dereliction to describe the willful neglect of one's duties. A derelict individual neglects their family, friends, future, health, but most of all, themselves. I personally characterize it as doing what you know is right. Unless you were raised by a pack of wolves or have even just a morsel of critical thinking, we all know what is right and what we should do. We should not eat processed crap, but whole foods. We know we should not waste away until silly o'clock, but rise early and carpe diem. We know we should not waste our finite time on this life, and we should live with intent and urgency. Since it is in the realm of the metaphysical, it is a hard concept to teach, but an easy one to grasp, and therefore simple guidance isn't possible. But show me someone who neglects their responsibilities, and I'll show you someone who has poor hygiene and health, wastes their life, is unable to hold down a job, their family is probably disappointed, but most of all, likely have terrible esteem for themselves, devoid of any true fulfillment. And there we have it. 5 ways to ensure you live a terrible life. Never instill discipline, and you'll never get anything done. Always be driven by lust, and you'll omit one of life's greatest joys. Be only concerned with superficial bullshit, and you will lead a senseless existence. Never feel the burning edge of urgency, and you'll live half a life. Or tame the propensity of impatience, and you'll likely experience regret. Always neglect your duty to others and yourself, and you will never feel the lasting experience of true pride. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.